Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Raymond. On this episode, I'll be showing you how to defend on FIFA 22. First and foremost, I like to use the 4-4-2 formation or the 4-3-3 formation. This is because with these two formations I just mentioned, you have 4 players at the back, and I think that's enough to play if you are not more of a pro in playing FIFA. So after selecting your formation, then you move the R1 so that you switch to the instructions arena. Over there, you then click on the defender on your far right and then switch it to stay back while attacking. Then you quickly move it back to the defender at the far left, and you also do it as stay back while attacking. This will enable them to stay back so that when there is a counter attack, these two defenders will be back to support the middle two defenders, and you don't need to move them with speed. When you are being attacked, you don't need to be changing the cursor very fast from the players. You hold down a player, AI already has a way of defending automatically with your defenders. So you use your midfielders to do most of the runs and use them to defend the more. Immediately the ball passes the midfielders and gets to the defenders, hold the line straight and use just one player to defend, and you do this by holding the R2 and then use X to contain the player or the player that is attacking you until you are sure of your opponent's next move. Then you press box. This will let your opponent do a hard tackle. Also, when your opponent wants to play short, you press box again, holding L2, and this helps your player or your defenders to quickly block your shot. You don't need to use speed while defending. All you have to do is just hold on the L2 and use X to contain your opponent's player that is attacking you, and when you are sure, you do a hard tackle by pressing box. If you can't contain the ball in your defense after having the ball, clear the ball from your defense holding R2 and press box. But if you can't, you just have to give passes and then move the ball away from your 18 box. Always make sure this line is intact. Use your central defensive midfielders or midfielders to do most of the runs and then the defending. But when it comes to your defenders, just move them back a bit, holding L2 and then press box, or use X to contain them. Then you can easily take the ball from your attacking opponent. AI already has a way of helping you control your defenders, so you don't need to control all of them at the same time, but you can control one player at a particular time and move them back easily. Over here you can see AI easily help me in defending the ball. One advantage of using the L2 in defending also is that the player doesn't move with speed and you don't move the player on the attacker. This gives the attacker minimum chance of controlling the ball past the defenders, as your players won't move for his players to go past them or get the ball past them. They will easily take the ball from them by holding the L2, using X to contain them, and box for hard tackle. To sum it up, please always remember to use your defensive midfielders or midfielders to do all the runs and then defending, and always move the defenders back and hold L2 and box, or L2 and X to contain them. You can also use O for sliding tackles, but you need to be sure of that move before you make it. FIFA is a game of margins, so you need not to give your opponent an open margin. If not, they will use that to score you. Instead, you can use the R2 to put the player in a stealth mode and move them backwards a bit and hold them in line until you are so sure of your move. Then use the box for hard tackle. If this tutorial helped you, kindly like this video and share with your friends. I hope this will also enable you or help you play with your friends and defend better.
Time no day, time no day. Dangote. Still they find money each and every day. So I say, why me for come they play? Why me for come they play? Why me for come they play? Time no day for man to waste. My mama tell me say, time and that way for nobody. You work hard every day. Create your own story, you get something to do, make you do 'em on time. You get something to do, you for do 'em on time. Make you do 'em kaba, 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 kaba. Make you do 'em kaba, 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 kaba.
La hustle, la ooh. Cricketa, bonjour. If I make your enemy see confused, if I keep them on the low.